This is Romeo and Juliet, Act 2, Scene 6. We are at the church, and we have Friar Lawrence and Romeo waiting for Juliet to come for the wedding.
So smile the heavens upon this holy act, that after hours with sorrow chide us not.
So right away, Friar Lawrence makes a comment saying, "May the heavens be happy with this holy act of marriage, so that nothing unfortunate happens later that will make us regret it." So there's some immediate foreshadowing there, because we know as an audience that Romeo and Juliet will eventually die. And so Friar Lawrence has a bad feeling, and he says, gosh, I hope the heavens don't get mad, and that this isn't something that we're going to end up regretting.
Amen, amen. But come what sorrow can, it cannot countervail the exchange of joy that one short minute gives me in her sight. Do thou but close our hands with holy words, then love-devouring death do what he dare. It is enough I may but call her mine.
So Romeo's pretty confident, and he says, it doesn't even matter what happens. Once we get married, nothing can stop us. I am so happy. I love her so much. So he's just ready to go.
These violent delights have violent ends, and in their triumph die, like fire and powder which as they kiss consume. The sweetest honey is loathsome in his own deliciousness, and in the taste confounds the appetite. Therefore love moderately. Long love doth so. Too swift arrives as tardy as too slow.
So Friar Lawrence says an important phrase. He says, these violent delights have violent ends, and in their triumph die like fire and powder. So he's saying that sudden good things sometimes have sudden endings. And too much of one thing is not always good. So even too much of honey is delicious, but even too much of it will make you sick. So basically, Friar Lawrence is saying, you guys need to slow things down, because if you take this too quickly, it will have a bad ending. Remember, Romeo and Juliet haven't even known each other for a full day at this point, and they are already getting married. So I would say they are taking things too quickly. But here comes Juliet.
Here comes the lady. Oh, so light a foot will ne'er wear out the everlasting flint. A lover may bestride the gossamers that idles in the wanton summer air, and yet not fall. So light is vanity.
But even to my ghostly confessor,
Romeo shall thank thee, daughter, for us both.
as much to him, else is his thanks too much.
Ah, Juliet, if the measure of thy joy be heaped like mine, and that thy skill be more to blazon it, then sweeten with thy breath this neighbour air, and let rich music's tongue unfold the imagined happiness that both receive in either by this dear encounter.
Conceit, more rich in matter than in words, brags of his substance, not of ornament. They are but beggars that can count their worth. But my true love is grown to such excess, I cannot sum up some of half my wealth.
Come with me, and we will make short work. For by your leaves you shall not stay alone, till Holy Church incorporate two in one.
So Romeo and Juliet are reunited. They kiss each other. They talk about their love. And Romeo says, I love you so much, I can't even put it into words. And Juliet says, yeah, me too. I feel like I am so rich because of your love. Anyone who can count their money is poor, but my true love has made me so rich that I can't even count half of my wealth. So this is so rich and so wonderful. Our love is fantastic. And Friar Lawrence is kind of like, okay, let's make short work of this. So let's get you guys married quickly. I'm not leaving you alone until you're married. So between Act 2 and 3, Romeo and Juliet get married. We don't actually see the wedding, but we know that it takes place. And that is the end of Act 2.